We're honoring the 56 U.S. Colored troops. The 56 U.S. Colored had about 175 soldiers coming back from war in August of 1866, and they contracted cholera, and then because of that they had to stay at what used to be the Koch Hospital south of St. Louis in that area, and they all died there. They were all buried there. They weren't allowed to have a military burial until the 1930s. There was a group of African Americans that started pushing for it and got a lot of local support, and they reinterred the bodies here and put up a small monument. We're trying to remember the soldiers of the Civil War. It was our greatest conflict in the entire nation. It did tear our country apart. We're still feeling the effects of it today. They're all buried in a mass grave. Sarah Cato, back in 2014, was instrumental in getting a plaque that actually listed all their names.
This ceremony is so, it touches your heart. I begin to cry because when I listen to Doris, the lady that the keynote speaker speak of Benjamin Oglesby, you could feel what he went through. You could imagine everything, and it touched my heart to know that this man survived so much, but he preserved, and he went on, and he had just so much faith. And the scripture says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And I believe that Benjamin believed in God, and he believed in that he could do anything. For him to come, he came through so many things, slavery, and then he fought in the war, and then the disease, and then he still kept fighting. Still, that warrior spirit that he had, came and bought the land and left something for his family. But for him to be the one to make it out, I believe that God had a purpose for him. And today, just being here, being amongst all of the graves and the soldiers that are buried here, you just could feel that he belonged here amongst such warriors, such brave people.
What do you think Benjamin would think about this today, and you all standing here?
I would think personally, he said, I did it, I made it. To God be the glory. What would you think, Roland?
I think we'd be proud to see us standing there and remembering him for the work he did and all the suffering he went through.